Hey everyone, welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Wednesday, it's March 25th, 2026. On today's show, I'm going to talk to Luke from the band Down and Out. If you're watching live and you have questions for Luke, you can post them right here in the chat below. I will try to get to as many questions as I can during the interview. Now, if you're watching for the first time and you enjoy this, please give me a follow. I'm on every week, twice a week, but the days and the times change. I will tell you that next Monday at 3 o'clock Central Time, the band Stay Out from Oakland, California will be on the show. So make sure you come back and check it out next week. Down and Out have arrived. I'm waiting for them to request to go live with me, and we'll get the interview started. But in the meantime, as I just mentioned, we are live, so if you do have questions, feel free to put them in the chat below. The show is on every week, and if you're in a band or you're friends with a band and you would like to have them on the show, send me a DM. Send me some content. If I think it's a good fit, I'll have you on. It's that easy. And now, let's get to the interview. Hi,
Hello, how are you?
how's it going?
Good, good. Can you hear me properly? I've got like wireless head earphones in.
I hear you so far, so good, man.
Beautiful. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
I got to see this backdrop, first of all. It looks like you're in
Oh yeah.
paradise. You are, you actually literally are in paradise.
Yeah, I was in the hammock there, but the sun is like, if I'm in the hammock, the sun is like, it's at that exact time of the day where it'll blind me.
Where are you right now?
I'm on Floriana Island in the Galapagos.
I've only heard stories about the Galapagos. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lots of cool animals and stuff. Beautiful place.
Are the turtles really massive like they say?
Yeah, they're pretty big. I've seen a few of them. Yeah, there's turtles in the beach just here, in
Yeah,
the water, and there's tortoises like up in the highlands. They're both
awesome.
pretty big.
That's so cool. What do you do? Are you on vacation or are you living out there?
No, I'm just here for like a month, like 2 months, a month or two, and then I'm heading back to Europe in about 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Okay, so you're about to release an EP and you're celebrating out there. Not a bad place to
Y-
be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe it would be ideal if I was with the rest of the band and we were in Adelaide, like shooting content and stuff. But we shot a bunch of that before I left, and we can just promo that while we're all split.
And nobody else is on a fun trip, just you. The other dudes are back at home.
Um, yeah, I think they're all just like, at home, just going about life.
Well, good for you. You got the hammock. Life's good.
Yeah, yeah. In about an hour, that sun will be nice and low. I can
Yeah.
hammock around.
Is there any live music where you're at on the island? Just locals?
Nah, there's 150 people on this whole island, and they're all
Wow.
just like farmers and stuff.
Okay, so you don't hang out with anybody on the island when you're there.
A little bit, but they speak Spanish. I don't, so it's very not much conversation happening, not much actually happening.
Well, I'm glad I can talk to you now. I'm giving you something or somebody to talk to that you can understand.
It's nice to hear some English.
Well, let's talk about the EP coming out on Friday, April
Yep,
1st. That's not this
yep.
Friday. April 1st is the following Friday, I believe.
I don't know. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, something like that. It's
It's
next. It's
hard to
about a
know.
week from now.
I think there's like 30 days in March. We're going to pretend that April 1st is on a Friday. Let's just say it's Friday. It might be a Thursday.
31 January, February, March.
Actually, I think April 1st is on a Wednesday. Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
all right.
I thought everything
It'll
new on
probably.
I thought everything new would come out on a Friday. I guess it doesn't apply to the internet, huh?
Yeah, we used to do releases on Fridays, but since everything comes out on Fridays, we just found that like our releases were getting drowned out in all the other releases. So we started releasing things on just random days of the week when there's less stuff happening, so there's less saturation.
I think it's a good idea. And I mean, back in the old days, the albums used to come out on Tuesday. Friday's a relatively new thing anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that the meta?
I don't know why they decided to make the change. All of a sudden, one day, it was all Friday.
Yeah, interesting.
So
Yep.
you have 5 songs on the EP. We've heard 2 already. Has anybody heard the other 3 besides the bandmates?
There are three singles out, so there's
Yeah.
two more coming
Oh,
out
3 out. Okay.
with the full EP. Yeah. Well, I'm sure plenty of people have, I mean, the bandmates, everyone's partners, everyone's friends, probably. Um, yeah, so if I had to guess, I would say 20 to 30 people have heard the whole EP. Actually, also, we're doing like this thing, campaign, whatever it's
Uh-huh.
called in Australia, where like you can get the EP for free, you just got to pay the shipping and handling. So anyone who's done that has also heard the EP. So I don't know, that many people.
They already have it. So April 1st is like just another day. But they're going to celebrate with the people that haven't heard it, probably.
Exactly. It's going to be a monumental day on streaming services.
What is the review so far? Do you know what song people like the most out of the 20 to 30 people you've talked to that have heard it?
Of the two unreleased songs, or all five of them?
Oh, all 5, yeah.
I mean, we get. Okay, let me think.
It would have to
Because,
be
like,
somebody that heard everything because it's not fair to people that only heard a couple, yeah. It's a hard question.
that's true. That's true. We have gotten a few people already message us about one of the two songs that are not yet released, Ghost. People are
Okay?
quite enjoying that one. Um, yeah, I'd say of the three singles we've already released, we get probably equal, whoa, that one's your best one. So at least we don't have like two absolute stinkers and one really good one out.
This is true. How many songs did you record fully for this EP, or was it just the 5?
We we pretty much only did five. We did like half of a sixth song, and then we were like, this is going nowhere. But like
Yeah.
when we write, I know that bands will say like, oh, we wrote like 20, 30, 1,000 songs for this album, and then we had to pick the best 10 or so. But like when we're writing, it's sort of like we're in a constant process of like revision and revision and revision. So for each song we write like 5 or 6 songs. Like we'll write a chorus, and then we'll go to write a verse, and then we're like, oh, damn, that verse is sick. The chorus isn't good enough to follow the verse now, so we have to rewrite the chorus. Oh, now the verse doesn't fit anymore. We've got to rewrite the verse. Now the chorus
Yeah.
doesn't fit anymore. So like we're just rewriting sections over and over and over. But usually we know pretty early on in the piece if an idea is going to be able to become a song or not. And if not, we just scrap it as early as we can and move on to the next idea. Because otherwise you just waste a whole day or two on some crap that's not going to become a song. Yeah,
Yeah. So out of all the ones you've put out, for every song you've ever put out, what took the longest to write and to make, to finalize?
oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think any song has ever taken more than like 2 days to pretty much finish. Some of them we can get done in a day, like they just come together super quick,
Yeah.
but none really stand out to me as taking. I don't think we've ever taken more than 2 songs from like the start of a song to we finished like arranging and writing it, and we just need to like get the final vocal takes a little bit better, or like the final guitar takes a little bit better, or like sprinkle some like cool stuff in the bridge during post production or things like that.
And where are you recording everything? Do you have your own spot, or do you have one guy that does it for you?
We've got a guy, Stevie Knight. He works with like Stand Atlantic, Red Hook, Coma Static, those sorts of bands. We did our so we The EP that comes out next week is our fourth EP. The
Yeah.
first three we did in Sydney, where Stevie's from, and then he moved to LA to work. So we went out to LA and recorded this EP last April. And then the next one we're booked in to do it in Bologna, Italy.
Look at you, all over the place. So cool.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
What was your LA experience like? Some people fall in love with it, and some people don't really like it when they get there. What did you think?
I liked it. I didn't fall in love with it. I've talked to people since who were like, "Oh my God, I love LA. I just feel something about it feels so good. It makes me feel so alive, things like that. Like it was fine. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't like, oh my God. I really liked the supermarkets. I think what I liked about LA, I liked, but it's the only place in America I've been to. So I don't know if what I liked was LA or America because I
Well,
really
let's
liked the
see.
supermarket.
I've been a bunch of places. Let's hear it.
Well, I love the supermarkets. I love the food. Um, but we were up in like near the Hollywood Hills, so we weren't like in LA for most of it. So I didn't really like get a proper taste of LA. We went into like, you know, Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, like all the main places. And
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, this is all right. It kind of seems like a place that peaked 30 years ago, but it's all right. But the food's still good. The shopping malls are pretty cool. The supermarkets are great. They're huge. So much variety of food. Um, and there's some cool things to see and do. It just seemed a bit like run down or something.
this is true. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But, it was cool. I was like, oh my God, it's Mulholland Drive, like from the movie. Oh my God, it's that place like from that movie. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
Ventura Boulevard. I love Jim Carrey. So I love movies and TV and shit like that. So, like, it was cool for me to be able to see so much LA stuff, like all my favorite movies and TV shows and stuff. So that was cool.
For sure. And the weather doesn't really matter to you because you're from a place where it's probably usually pretty nice the whole year. So it wasn't shocking to be in a place with sun every day.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the weather was like perfect. It was, I don't know how to do Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, but it was the exact type of weather that you step outside and go, oh, what a day.
Yeah. Now I'm here in Texas. We have a lot of those days, but then it gets hotter and hotter. So right now it's like a sweat the second you come outside day. LA doesn't usually get that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty mild but nice, almost pretty much every day, I think.
When you're in that studio recording in LA, what's the temperature like? I mean, I figure like if it's too hot, you can't really do your best. I don't really know about studio temperatures if it matters when you're trying to get good
Mm.
vocals out.
I think I think that like the weather was just so good. So we were on basically like, it was basically like this. Let me show you this. It's sort of like a balcony,
Huh?
and there's like a bedroom there. I'm on a balcony here, except there was no beach behind us. Imagine if that was all like hills and trees, because we were in Topanga,
Yeah.
and like that was the studio, and then we just had the double doors open all day. We just had like air coming through, and it was like the perfect weather, the perfect temperature to just have the doors open and basically have the room be the same temperature as outside.
So Bologna, Italy is next. Does the producer just like to travel and, explore life, or did he move there full time? What's the story behind Italy?
Well, he still lives in LA, but me and my brother, who is like the other main songwriter in the band, didn't want to go back to America right now. No offense, don't want to get shot in the head by ice in the streets or something. So we figured I live in Europe. My brother lives in Tasmania, Australia. So
Wow.
we were like, let's just pick somewhere kind of close to one of us and fly Stevie out. And I didn't really feel like going back to Australia. So I was like,
I get it.
let me just find somewhere in like the Mediterranean. So it was like southern Spain or Italy or maybe northern Africa. And I just landed on Italy just because good food.
Tasmania. All I know it from is the cartoon with the Tasmanian devil. Do the real Tasmanian devils do that kind of spin, or is that just made up for the television?
I
Or have
might
you
be
not seen one?
misremembering this. What's that?
Or have you never seen a Tasmanian devil in real life?
Uh, I don't want to have to Google things in the middle of an interview, but I could be misremembering this, but I think Tasmanian devils are extinct, or maybe Tasmanian tigers are extinct. One of them is extinct, I think,
I didn't
and
even
the other
know there
is
was
like
a tiger
critically
version.
endangered.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like
Somebody
it's not big.
somebody watching, let us know. Is the Tasmanian devil extinct or not?
Yeah, someone fact check that for me.
So where do you live then?
Um,
You're the only member living in Europe.
yeah, I live in Austria. from Australia to Austria.
Wow. So you had to start all over again making friends when you got over there, or you know people there?
Nah, I stay at home.
You don't worry about that. You're home doing your thing.
Nah, I live in like the countryside. I live basically like in the bottom of the Alps in just some tiny Austrian country town. There you go, endangered, not extinct.
Okay, well we got to save them then. We got to keep them going.
It's
What's the
fucking Dave in the comments.
Yeah,
Bro's first
I'm,
day
I'm
reading.
ignoring it. What's the plan? What's the plan for the rest of the for the year for you guys once this comes out? Because the year you still got a bunch of months left in 2026.
Um, so we're back in the studio mid-June. Um, we're hoping to get the first single from that batch of songs out by like November. We've got one, possibly two tours in Australia before the end of the year. Nothing announced yet, but yeah,
It's gonna happen. Nobody
it's
knows. We
gonna happen.
can't. We can't talk to your closest friends. They don't know where you're going yet. Oh, okay. What about the next show? When are you gonna do the official release show? Do we know that?
That'll, that'll be in September. We ummed and ahed about touring this EP specifically, and I don't know, maybe we should have, but like we've been touring. We toured Australia like probably 10 times in the last 3 years. So we were like, eh, let's just. And the last tour was in January, so we were like, let's just like release the EP, focus on like promo and marketing and stuff like that, and come back at the end of the year, do a tour.
And you love making content. You said that before. You've got tons of videos ready to go. Um,
It's my passion, man.
what was the most received video that you've put out so far with the group? What's like everybody's favorite video you've made?
We A couple of them do pretty well. We did one where it's like Brad throws a box at my head, but then the video pauses and the box doesn't hit me in the head, and I say some stuff, and then the box does hit me in the head, and that got a lot of likes and comments actually. And there's a couple of other ones, but you never know what's going to hit. It's just sort of like you just make a whole bunch of. It's a real quantity over quality sort of ecosystem we're working with at this point. Like you just got to produce as much trash as possible and just pump it all out there. And for some reason, something will resonate with people, and then off it goes.
This is true. Do you make videos yourself, or you're taking like the month off while you're there to not film anything, any viral content?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere I go, I travel a lot, and I usually shoot a few videos. And like we're always have just released something or are in the process of building up to a new release. So like basically at all times there is something to be promoting. So I was in Japan a couple of years ago and I was filming a bunch of promo videos for a song that was about to come out. And then I don't know, somewhere else, like Vienna or something, filming a bunch of promo there. So basically wherever I go, I try to be like, hey, check me. Hey, I'm in a new place, guys. Isn't that interesting?
I mean,
Stream a song, please.
some people never leave their hometown, so I think it is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool to be able to travel. But yeah, I've shot a couple of things ready to go for when the EP comes out. So
What about an official video, like a real music video for one of these tracks?
nah.
No, is that old news? People don't really make full videos anymore.
We just ran out of money. It was kind of like music videos. I hate to, like I'm open to being wrong about this because I kind of hate to think that this is actually true, but like music videos don't get heaps of traction. I feel like less people care about them than they used to. But I really like music videos. But I feel like the value in music videos these days is that you shoot a music video and then you chop it up into like 500 little
Yeah,
pieces and then just post them as short form content. And that's where everyone sees the value in music videos these days. Like people, I don't know, maybe I'm just doing like a kids these days with their attention span. It's the same thing everyone's been doing forever.
oh yeah,
But like, I don't know, people just want to watch a 15-second TikTok rather than a 3.5 minute YouTube video.
I get it. I think everybody will agree with you at this point. You can just go on YouTube and watch the full video. That's where they live. That's the best
Yeah,
spot at this point to watch music videos. Gotta go on YouTube.
yep, yep.
Hey, I won't
That's
keep
where
you much
we're at.
longer because you're at a beautiful place right now. I want you to go back and enjoy it. Anything else you want to tell people at home before we head out today? Anything else they need to check out? Websites, everything you got.
If you're in Australia, order our EP. Still got a few days. It'll probably arrive before it comes out. Just go to our website, downandoutaus.com, maybe .au. I don't know if it's a .au in the end. Um, Sign up to our mailing list. Follow us on Instagram and Spotify and whatever. We've got, yeah, the EP comes out next week. We'll have some show announcements at some point. Shows are booked. We will be announcing them. I think that's it.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I will let you get back to the hammock.
Thank you very much, sir.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great weekend, you and everybody watching. Goodbye.
You too. Bye.
See ya.